I was at his bar mitzvah. I will admit there was not a dry eye in the house, including my own.
When Tuvia first came to Sinai, he had no internal sense of the order of the world. Tuvia stood in the hall and cried every morning for weeks. And over time, this crying child became an independent person who can navigate his world. As an 8th grader and a bar mitzvah boy, he is expressive, he is confident, he is social, he reads in 2 languages, and he looks like everybody else. But if you know who you're looking at, you will see every skill that has been taught to that child and how he has now taken them, made them his own, and that's who he is today.
The bar mitzvahs we start about 1.5 years before. We have IEP meetings with the parents. And once a child reaches 11 and a half, 12, I always pop the question, what are we doing for the bar mitzvah or the bat mitzvah? And the father says, I'm going to teach him. And his father is phenomenal.
We started learning his parsha about 1.75 years before his bar mitzvah. I'm going to say the Kaddish, you're going to answer Amen, and then at the end, everyone's going to sing Mazel Tov. Got it? I would learn one pasuk with him until he mastered it. We did this night after night until he was comfortable with the first pasuk, and I let him do it on his own. He knew it a few months before we actually came to the bar mitzvah. Now the question became, would he be loud enough? Would he be able to enunciate?
For boys like Tuvia, we do a lot of prep work. We take them into the shul, they read, they get comfortable. Then we take a few classes in here, and they read again, and they see people in here, and then we take more classes in here. And by the time the bar mitzvah comes and there are 400 people in the shul, they say, it's snap, it's nothing.
At his bar mitzvah, even though Tuvia has a very soft voice and the shul was very large and it was quite crowded, there was a hush over the entire shul. You could hear a pin drop. I heard an absolute flawless Kriyas HaTorah. Not only that, but he even read his Haftorah from a cloth, from a piece of parchment that has no nekudos. Everybody was amazed.
The outpouring of emotion that came forth once he finished, it was just unbelievable. Rabbi Sachs spoke, and he referred to Tuvia as an inspiration and as a hero. And when we heard those words, it put together this feeling of, oh my gosh, we have a child who can accomplish. A boy who is very limited in his ability to learn has been made by the Rav of our shul into a role model for everyone. And Rabbi Sachs continued to say that if you are having ever any doubts about whether you can accomplish something, he says, think about what you just saw today. And remember, you can. Anything is doable.
Never in the world would we have imagined that a kid who couldn't say his name was going to read from the Torah in shul and from a cloth and make a siyum.
And when it was all done and we went back to our seat, I completely lost it. I was crying out loud because all of that emotion, not of 1.5 years, but of 13 years, it all hit at that moment. And it was the best feeling in the world that this boy accomplished something that went beyond anyone's expectation. There was only one person in that room who actually thought it was going to happen, and that was him. he was not nervous. He walked up there, he said, I am going to be like my big brother. He laned, I'm gonna lane. He made us see him, I'm gonna make us see him. Everyone there shortchanged this boy, except for himself. So, he is a hero. He's a hero to everyone, including ourselves. It's a musser. You don't shortchange any child, especially not your own children, because they open up your eyes to what can be done.